Hi friends, keeping the flow of my discussion, this is the paper. As you can see, practical tips for the surgical research, number one. Number two, they are talking about research questions. Here it is research questions, hypotheses and objectives. So here in this, why I have chosen this particular paper is that one should definitely go ahead and understand. We all know how to proceed further with the objectives, number one. Then we also know how to go ahead with the hypotheses. However, my question was basically for this, and I was not at all happy while I was trying to understand how to develop the research questions. You cannot question the research questions just like that. You cannot put your queries just like that. So this is one of the papers, I would say, which really helped me out to understand. Though this is coming from the surgical research area, it is always good to understand how in this particular thing the development of a research question has taken place, and then go ahead in defining your own objectives for the research and the hypotheses. So here my focus will be exclusively on the research question and not on research hypotheses or research objectives. I'm not going to focus on these two things at all. So here you will see that the authors have really helped us to understand as to how they have approached and what kind of things they are discussing. However, my area of interest was basically to understand that yes, while you are trying to come up with a good, I would say, the protocol to come up for a good, develop good research question. Here is the criteria that they have introduced, which they call it as the FINER, that is FINER criteria, and I'll be showcasing to you as to what is the full form of it and how they have. And they said that these things are discussed and shown in box 1. So let me just scroll down a little bit to show it to you what is box 1 trying to tell us. Now here it is a question that they have given to you, which is another variety of I would say protocol that has been taken care of, and let's understand it. So here in box 1 you have got the I should say details about what exactly is the final criteria is for a good research question that one should be able to understand and know. F stands for feasible, I stand for interesting, N stands for novelty, E stands for ethical, and R stands for relevant. So here comes in the questions for us. Now try to see feasible, adequate number of subjects. Did you include it or not? Adequate technical expertise, then affordable time and money for you. Manageable in scope also or not. Getting answer intrigues investigator, peers and the community. That's what makes it interesting. Novel, whether it confirms, refutes or extends any of the previous findings. Ethical, whether the institutional review board will approve it or not. Relevant, to whom? To scientific knowledge, to because this is surgical studies, therefore they have introduced it for the clinical and health policies. If you are coming from the business studies, so you can say to business studies and the policy makers in the society approving for this particular policy in the management domain, and for the future research. Now who has given it? This is being taken care by Walter Kluwer Health. Now these are again the publishers, let me tell you, who are well known in the market, and they are the ones who have given to us this particular thing. Now after you have understood this particular criteria to go ahead and develop the good research, then comes in, what do you call it as the framework or the protocol that you are using to the development of a research question. So here they have taken, for example, they are saying, is it PICO? Then consider the population of the interest. Now you see, this is the reason there is a connection which is taking place. You are discussing with the help of the finer criteria something to do with the interesting. So here when I'm talking about interest, this is the population interest I'm talking about. It's not just like that. Yet you can get a combo offer that from here and from there you have taken. No, that's why I said you have to understand the notebooks, try to understand what is the meaning of it, and then how to proceed further. So if you are going ahead with the PICO approach, let's say they have not taken care of this one and they say that I want even timing to be added. So to the PICO, can I add T for it? And yes, you have got that protocol and you are able to do it, and this is what they have done in box 2. So here if you look into it very carefully, let me just zoom in more, and you will see that box 2 is making it clear that yes, this is my protocol that I have got out here, and that is what PICO criteria. Now see, the first is the implementation of the final criteria. Next one is what you call it as the PICO criteria. And what is it? Population. So what is your population consist of? The patients. So if you are working on, let's say, banking sector, your population is for the banks. What specific patient population are you interested in? You have understood. Now intervention, what is the investigational intervention is available? Comparison group, which main alternative to compare with the intervention. So what is it that you are going to compare? Then outcome of the interest, and then comes the time also relevant in the era. Let's say I'm talking about stock prices which was prevalent in past 20 years, before, and now is the era of the big data. Can I do the study in the same manner or not, is something that they are talking about. So these are the subtleties that you need to understand while you are choosing the protocols and proceeding further for your own understanding. So you must now understand as to how to go ahead and choose the protocol and to develop your own research question. So here I'm going to end up here and come up with yet another paper which discusses more things about the points that I'm discussing. So let me share it in my next video presentation. Till then, thank you for watching. Take care. Bye.